evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1999 postseason is on the air. We are at Shea Stadium. This is Game 2 of the National League Wild Card Series between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets. The winner of this game will advance to the National League Division Series against the Houston Astros, who are the number 1 seed. The Giants went ahead and beat the Pirates in Game 1 of this series. Now the Giants have to win a second game against the Mets in order to move on. The Mets just have to beat the Giants in order for them to move on into the NLDS. The Mets have not had a very good history in the playoffs on my board. They are 0-5. They've lost to the Giants 3 times, lost to the Phillies, and lost to the Reds. The Mets have never won a playoff series at all since I've been doing this. Will tonight be any different? We will find out. So a big game tonight, the Giants and the Mets here at Shea Stadium. Not an empty seat anywhere. Doug Hunt, Ernest Cruz, and Kevin Thomas are first to join us here at Shea Stadium. Section 518, of course, is also set and ready. The Mets are 0-3 against the Giants. The Mets lost to the Giants in a 1-game playoff in 2016. They had a 2-0 lead, against the Giants in the 1988 replay, then got reverse swept 3-2, and then the Mets couldn't beat the Giants in the 1969 replay. The Mets and the Giants. I didn't want to play the Giants in this. I really didn't want to play the Giants in the playoffs again. That's why I really wanted to win the division. Didn't turn out that way. Now the Mets and the Giants will face off against each other for the 4th time in the RJL Network postseason. Ben Witz now joins us here at Shea Stadium. So, the National League Wild Card Series winner tonight will play the Astros. Can the Mets finally win a playoff series? Or once again, will the Giants move on? Starting pitcher for the New York Mets. Their number 1 starter, Leiter. 13 wins, 12 losses, no saves. A 4.23 ERA in 99. We are at Shea Stadium. I'd like to say this was a pitcher's park in 99, but lately we've been hitting a lot of bombs the last 2 games we've been here. Only 161 home runs, +1 to strikeouts and +1 to walks. So if everybody is set and ready to go, Mets and the Giants one more time in the postseason. Can the Mets finally win one? Or will the Giants once again prove that the Mets just can't beat them? Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Giants, center fielder Marvin Bernard. He had a hell of a game in Game 1. He went 4 for 6, including a bomb in the game against the Pirates. We're going to use blue, white, and orange dice. Mets are the home team. Vita Productions joins us here at Shea Stadium. Everyone is set and ready. Can the Mets pull it out finally? Or will the Giants continue to own the Mets? Let's play some playoff baseball. Leiter, 5-2. It's a blank. Bernard, 1-4. Ground out to short. That'll be taken by Ordonez. And Ordonez will throw to first for the out. Next batter, the third baseman, Bill Miller. Miller was 0 for 5 in Game 1. Leiter, 3-2. Possible error. Miller, 4-3. It's hit hard to left field. That's an 8, and it's going to stay up there. Left fielder, however, is Henderson. His error rating is a 2, and I can't believe it. He's going to drop it. An error rating of 2, and I roll a 1, and Henderson drops the fly ball. He drops a fly ball out there in left field. And Bill Miller is going to be safe at first on the drop fly ball. And will he go to second? And yes, he will. Bill Miller is going to wind up at second base on an error by Ricky Henderson. That is an E7, first error on the Mets in the postseason. Miller on at second as Ricky Henderson drops a fly ball, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Bonds, Barry Bonds. He was 0 for 4 in game 1. Miller on at first. Strategy rolls out at second. He'll stay put. Leiter, 5-2. It's a blank. Bonds, 1-5 against the lefty. It's a base hit past second. Miller will come around. He will score. Giants lead 1-0. Stadium and Section 518, barf. Yuck. RBI single by Bonds. That's his first RBI of the game. And a single past second will bring in Miller. Runner on first, infield double play. That'll bring up the second baseman, Jeff Kent. Kent got hurt in the first game, but he did go 0 for 2. But he's fine for this one. Bonds on at first, and nothing on the 17. Leiter, 5-1, walk, and that's a walk plus, and that'll walk Kent. So runners now at first and second. That's the first walk given up by Leiter. He had 85 of them in 99. And now here's the first baseman, JT Snow. Snow was 1 for 3 in the first game. Infield still at double play. Strategy roll, nothing by the 5. Bonds will stay where he is. Leiter, 6-6. That's a pitcher result. The 10 is a blank. Snow, 5-6, and it's a ground ball to short. Can they turn it? 3-3-4. Second base pivot, Alfonso, +1 is a 5. They got it to retire the side. 6-4-3 double play. 1 run on 1 hit, 1 huge error, and a walk. 1-0 Giants already, going in the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the San Francisco Giants. Their number 2 starter, Shawn Estes. 11 wins, 11 losses, no saves, a 4.92 ERA in 99. Leading off for the Mets, left fielder, the best leadoff hitter in baseball history, Ricky Henderson. Let's hope he makes up for the error. 315 average, 12 homers, 42 RBIs in 99. Estes, 3-2. Pitcher result. That 6 is going to be a base hit right up the middle. Henderson will lead off with a single, so he does kind of make up for the error right there. Lead off base hit for Henderson. And now the second baseman, Edgardo Alfonso, 304 average, 27 homers, 108 RBIs in 99. Infield a double play. Henderson was still a thief, and that 3 means he's going. He gets the jump. 15 + 1 is 16. Brent Maine is a 0 arm. Henderson on his way. He's going to try to steal. A 1-16, he is safe. And, of course, he's out. Henderson thrown out at second base by Brent Maine, caught stealing, 1 down. And now Estes will pitch to Alfonso. Estes, 4-6, wild pitch, it's a blank. Alfonso, 3-1, that's a ground out to short. Taken care of by Rich Aurelia. He'll throw to first for the out, 2 down. And now the first baseman, John Olerud. Some people think he belongs in the Hall of Fame. 298 average, 19 homers, 96 RBIs in 99. Greg Brooking joins us here at Shea Stadium. Estes will deal. 6-4, it's a blank. Olerud, 5-4, and that's a grounder to second. Handled easily by Jeff Kent. And he'll take his time and toss it over. Retire the side. No runs, a hit, and a caught stealing. 1-0 Giants after 1. And I felt Henderson with an 80% chance would get there, but of course, the dice never go my Mets' way. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Giants is the right fielder, Ellis Burks. Burks was 2 for 4 in game 1. He also has a bomb. Leiter will deal. Leiter, 3-5, hit by pitch. No. Burks, a 2-2, and he popped out to third base. And Robin Ventura will get to it and make the play, 1 down. Here's the shortstop, Rich Aurelia. Aurelia was 1 for 4 in game 1. Leiter will deal. 3-6, strikeout, no. Aurelia, 2-3, fly ball to left field. Henderson this time will not make an error. He will make the catch. It's out number 2. And now the catcher, Brent Maine. Maine was 1 for 5 in game 1. Leiter will deal. Leiter, 4-1, strikeout, swing and a miss, struck him out. 1-2-3 inning for the Mets. First strikeout for Leiter. He had 162 of them in 99, and we'll go to the bottom of the second. Both pitchers can pitch to 29 batters. Leading off for the Mets, the catcher, Hall of Famer, Mike Piazza, best hitting catcher in baseball history. 303 average, 40 homers, 124 RBIs in 99. Estes will deal. Estes, 6-4, it's a blank. Piazza, a 3-4, and it's a ground out to third base. That'll be handled by Miller, and Miller tosses it over for the out, 1 down. Next batter, the third baseman, Robin Ventura, 301 average, 32 homers, 120 RBIs in 99. Jimmy Jam and XSG2 join us here at Shea Stadium. Estes, 6-6, strikeout, no. Ventura, 4-5 against the lefty. Ventura will hit one into right field, and that'll roll all the way to the wall. Ventura will have a double. Ventura on at second will hold there. There for Ventura. That'll bring up the center fielder, Darrell Hamilton. Hamilton started the season with the Colorado Rockies, wound up on the Mets later. 315 average, 9 homers, 45 RBIs in 99. Runner on second, strategy roll on the 18. Nothing will happen there. Estes will pitch. Estes, 2-1, strikeout, no. Hamilton, 3-5, and a fly ball to right field. And coming over there will be Burks. And that is out number 2. Will Ventura take third? And a 2-6, I think he holds, and he does. So Ventura holds at second base. 2 outs now. The right fielder, Roger Cedeno. 313 average, 4 homers, 36 RBIs in 99. Ventura on at second, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Giants already lead 1-0 in this game due to a huge error by Ricky Henderson. Strategy roll. That's a 20. Estes turns around to try to get Ventura, and he got him, picked him off. A 2-5 is a pickoff, and that is a 5, and Estes throws to second, gets Ventura, and the inning is over. Stadium barfs. Yeah. No runs and a hit. Estes picks off Ventura. 1-0 Giants after 2. Nothing going right for the Mets early in this game, as usual. We go to the top of the third. Leading off for the Giants will be the pitcher, Shawn Estes. He can hit the ball, a 164 average. He had 5 RBIs in 99. Leiter, a 1-2 error on a grounder. Estes, 3-4. And Estes goes ahead and hits a double into center field. Hamilton's error rating is a 0. He won't make an error. And Shawn Estes leads off with a double. DH? I don't need no stinking DH. That'll bring up Bernard. Bernard is 0 for 1. Estes gets a big-time double on Leiter. Strategy roll for Estes. He'll stay put. Leiter, 1-3, strikeout, and no, just missed. Bernard, 4-4, grounder to second base. Alfonso will go ahead and take that. He'll throw to first. And Estes goes to third. And that is the first out. Next up is Miller. Miller reached on an error his first time up and scored. Infield is in. Mets do not want to give up any runs. With one out, I will use the normal infield in rule. Strategy roll. That's a 3. Nothing happening with Estes. He'll stay put. Leiter. Leiter, 6-6. Pitcher result. That's a blank. Miller, a 3-3. Powers one into left field. That's a 10. It's going to stay up there. Left fielder Henderson will make the catch. That is out number 2. Miller, sacrifice fly of 1. Hit the left +1 is a 2. And that nothing happening there. Estes will try to score himself now. And that's a 4-4. And he will advance if it's hit to center. It was hit to left. Estes will not come in to score. 2 outs. Not deep enough. It was hit. If a 4-4 advances hit the center field, it was hit the left field, and now 2 away. But here comes Bonds. Bonds got a single his first time up. 2 men out. Top of the third. 1-0 Giants. National League Wild Card Series Game 2. Winner of this game goes to Houston. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 12. Leiter will deal. Leiter, 1-2, error on a grounder. Bonds, 2-2. It is a ground ball. You got to be kidding me. It's a ground ball to the pitcher. Leiter's error rating is a 19. That's a 17. It's an error. Estes will score. 2-0 Giants. Stadium barfs. Yeah. Leiter commits an error. That's an E1. Second error on the Mets in the ball game. And it brings in another run. And Leiter makes the error here. So now he can only be mad at himself. Here's Kent. Kent walked his first time up. 2 outs. Now 2-0 Giants. Strategy for Bonds. He'll stay put. Leiter. 4-1. Strikeout. Got Kent. The inning is over, but damage done. Second strikeout for Leiter. 1 run on 1 hit and another error. We go to the bottom of the third. Roger Cedeno will lead off for the Mets. He was at the plate when Ventura was picked off. So Cedeno will bat again. Estes, 6-1. It's a blank. Cedeno, 3-6. A ground out to second. That'll be handled by Kent. And Kent throws it over and out number 1. That'll bring up the shortstop, Ray Ordonez. 258 average, a homer, 60 RBIs in 99. Estes will pitch. Estes, 1-2, strikeout, too high. Ordonez, 6-3, ground out to third. And that'll be Miller getting to that. And he'll throw to first, out number 2. Here's the pitcher, Al Leiter, a 105 average and 5 RBIs in 99. Estes will deal. Estes, 4-1, it's a blank. Leiter, 5-2, ground ball to third. Easy play for Miller. And Miller will take it and toss it over and end the inning. 1-2-3, go the Mets. 2-0 Giants after 3. We go to the 4th. JT Snow leads off for the G-Men. He's 0 for 1. 2-0 Giants. 2 huge errors by the Mets in this game right now, the difference. Leiter, 3-4. It's a blank. Snow, 5-4. Popped out to second base. Alfonso says he'll get it. And he will, and that's the first out. Next up is Burks. Burks is 0 for 1. Leiter will deal. Leiter, 4-1. Strikeout. God, no, that's too high. Burks, a 1-4. He flies one to right field this time. And that'll be Cedeno getting to there. And that's out number 2. Aurelia is next. Aurelia's 0 for 1. Leiter, he'll go ahead and deal. Leiter, 3-2. Possible error. Aurelia, 4-1. Fly ball right field. That ball is hit to Cedeno. His error rating is a 3. That's a 17. He will not make an error out there. He will make the catch. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Leiter. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Ricky Henderson leads off. He got a single his first time up and then got caught stealing. Imagine that. Estes, 2-4. Strikeout, no. Henderson, 3-3. Base hit right field. Henderson gets a single. And he will head to first. Second time he's on base. The batter now is Alfonso. Infield double play. Henderson, he's not getting the jump this time. He will stay put. Estes will deal. Estes, 3-2. Pitcher result. The 16 is a blank. Alfonso, 5-6. And it's a ground ball to first. 2-2-2. Shortstop pivot. Aurelia -1. The only way they turn a 3-6-3 double play is on a 1. No. Henderson will be thrown out at second. Alfonso will reach first, and that's the first out. So fielder's choice for Alfonso. And now here's Olerud. Olerud is 0 for 1. 1 out here, bottom of the 4th. Giants lead 2-0. Strategy roll for Alfonso. That's a 20. Estes fires the first. And he picked off Alfonso. A 2-5 is a pickoff. That's a 4. And Alfonso is picked off at first base. 2 down. Estes picks off his second base runner of the game. And now Olerud will bat with the bases empty. Estes will pitch. Estes, 5-6. That's a walk plus. That'll walk Olerud. And that is the first walk given up by Estes. He had 110 of them that season. And now here's Piazza. Piazza's 0 for 1. 2 men down. Olerud on at first. Giants lead 2-0. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 16. Olerud stays put. Estes will deal. Estes, 6-6. Strikeout. No. Piazza, 6-5. And he grounds it to second. That'll be picked up by Kent. And he's going to throw to first to get Piazza. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 1 pickoff. 2-0 Giants after 4. We go to the top of the 5th. Giants holding on to a 2-0 lead. And it will be Brent Maine leading off. Maine is 0 for 1. Leiter will go ahead and pitch. Leiter, 5-5. Strikeout. No, just missed. Maine, 5-3. Fly ball to right. And that'll be caught by Cedeno, and that is out number 1. It'll bring up Estes. Estes got a double his first time up. Leiter, 1-5 against the righty. It's a blank. Estes, 3-6 popped up this time. Popped by ball to first base. That'll be in foul territory. And Olerud will get it for out number 2. And now here's Bernard. Bernard is 0 for 2 tonight. Leiter will deal. Leiter, 5-1. That is a walk plus. That'll walk Bernard. So Bernard will trot to first on a walk. And that is the second walk given up by Leiter. It'll bring up Miller. Miller is 0 for 1, or reached 0 for 2, but reached on an error. Bernard with 27 steals, and he gets the jump. 13 plus 1 is 14, and Piazza plus 1 is a 15. With 2 outs, no. He'll stay put. Leiter will pitch. Leiter, 6-3. That's at the park. Shea Stadium, 3-4. Powers one into left. That's a 4. It's a single. That's a base hit to left field. Bernard 1-2 should. Nope, he's going to hold. Bernard's going to hold at second base. So 1-2 he holds there on a base hit to center field. Good throw in by Henderson. But now runners at first and second. And once again, here comes Bonds. Bonds 1 for 2, a single in an air, and reached on an error. Good throw in by Henderson, but they decide to hold Bernard at second base. As they all hold. Leiter will go ahead and pitch to Bonds. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 11. Leiter will pitch. Leiter 1-2. Error on a grounder. Bonds 2-1. Nope, it's a hard line drive to second base. Alfonso puts up the glove. Pop, and the inning is over. Line out to second. No runs, a hit, and a walk. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Still 2-0 Giants. But right now, the Mets just are not doing anything right. Robin Ventura leads off for the Mets. He got a double his first time up and then got picked off by Estes. Estes has picked off 2 base runners tonight. Estes will deal. Estes, 2-5. It's a blank. Ventura, 6-4. Against the lefty. It's a grounder to second. And that'll be handled by Kent. And he'll throw to first for the out. Here's Hamilton. Hamilton 0 for 1. Estes will deal. Estes, 2-6. Range play. Hamilton, 2-5. Pop fly ball to short. Going after it is Aurelia. Aurelia's range is a 2, and he's got it. 2 down. Aurelia goes out into the outfield and makes the catch. 2 away. And now here's Cedeno. Cedeno's 0 for 1. Estes will go ahead and pitch. Estes, 5-1. Wild pitch. It's a blank. Cedeno, 4-3 against the lefty. Cedeno will keep the inning going as he splits the gap. That'll be a double to center field. Another hit for the Mets. A 2-out double for Cedeno. The batter now is Ordonez. Ordonez is 0 for 1. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Rapidly moving game right now. Giants still have a 2-0 lead. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 16. Cedeno stays put. Estes will pitch. Estes, 6-1. It's a blank. Ordonez, 3-3. And Ordonez is going to get the Mets on the board. That's going to be a double into right field. Cedeno will come in to score. Ordonez holds at second. It's 2-1. Stadium cheers. Yay! RBI double by Ordonez. And the batter is Leiter. Leiter is going to bat. They're not going to yank him. Not his fault, really. Leiter is going to bat here with 2 outs. They're in the 5th, but I'm going to let Leiter bat as I think he would historically. Estes will go ahead. Strategy roll for Ordonez. Nothing on the 5. He'll stay put. Estes will deal. Estes, 1-3, strikeout. Got him, and that'll retire the side. And that is the first strikeout for Shawn Estes. He had 159 of them in 99. But he will get Leiter, and that will end the inning. 1 run on 2 hits for the Mets. 2-1 now after 5. We go to the 6th. Giants lead 2-1. Pitchers duel between Estes and Leiter. Combined ERA of these pitchers is 9.1. Jeff Kent leads off for the Giants. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Top of the 6th, 2-1. Leiter will deal. Leiter, 3-4. It's a blank. Kent, 4-2. And a grounder to third. That'll get picked up by Ventura. And he'll throw it over for out number 1. Here's Snow. Snow is 0 for 2. Leiter. A 1-3 strikeout. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is the third strikeout for Leiter. 2 away. And here comes Burks. Burks is 0 for 2. Leiter will go ahead and he will deal. Leiter, 2-1 against a righty. It's a blank. Burks, a 5-4, and against the lefty, it's a base hit. Burks will hit that one past third. That keeps the inning going. Single for Burks, his first hit of the game. It will now bring up Aurelia. Aurelia's 0 for 2. Fans here at Shea Stadium saying, come on, Leiter, get it done. Burks on it first. Strategy. That is a 2. Burks gets the jump. I don't think you send him with 2 outs. And Aurelia can actually hit the ball. He gets the jump. They say, Burks, stay right where you are. Leiter, 4-6. Strikeout. No. Aurelia, 2-1. Fly ball center field. Darrell Hamilton will get to that. He'll make the catch and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the G-men. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Estes back on the mound. Top of the order for the Mets. Here is Ricky Henderson. He is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Of course, the one big error he made right now still looms large with the Mets down 2-1 here in the 6th. Estes, 5-4. Home run result against the lefty. Henderson needs a 14. That's a 7. Henderson just made up for the error. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Ricky Henderson. Stadium cheers. Yay! 5-4 is a straight home run against the lefty. Ricky needed a 14. That's a 7. We're tied at 2. No lead is safe when you play inside pitch. That'll bring up Alfonso. Alfonso's 0 for 2. Now tied at 2, bottom of the 6th. Winner of this game goes to the NLDS against the Astros. Estes, 6-1, it's a blank. Alfonso, 6-6, powers one into center field. That's a 15. It'll stay up there, though. Center fielder Bernard will make the catch, and that is an out. Just couldn't get under, got a little bit too under it. And now the batter is Olerud. Olerud 0 for 1 with a walk. Estes will pitch. Estes, 4-4. An error on a throw. Olerud, 5-1. Nope, that's a hard line out right to third. That's gloved by Miller, 2 outs. 2 down. And now Piazza. Piazza's 0 for 2. Tied at 2, bottom of the 6th. 1-game playoff here in this NLWS. Winner goes to the NLDS. Estes, 5-1, wild pitch, it's a blank. Piazza, 3-3, base hit. Piazza keeps the inning going with a single past third. And he'll get to first. And now the batter is Ventura. Ventura's 1 for 2 with a double. Piazza on it first. Strategy roll. Estes not getting a chance to pick him off. Piazza stays put. Estes looking at Ventura. Fans here at Shea Stadium hoping Ventura can come through with a hit. Estes, 3-4, possible error. Ventura, 2-4. Fly ball, center field. Going after that will be Bernard. His error rating is a 3. That's a 20. And Bernard's going to make the catch. And that'll retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits. A solo bomb by Ricky Henderson. His first home run of the playoffs. Tied at 2 after 6. On to the 7th. Leiter can pitch to 4 more batters before he tires. Brent Maine is the leadoff batter. Leiter will pitch to him. Maine is 0 for 2. If it wasn't for the error right now, the Mets would probably be leading this game. Leiter, 6-3. That's at the park. Shea Stadium, 1-4. It's a blank. We have a rare play. Base is empty. 53. Fly ball to the track in right field. Do an F9 error check. F9 error check is Roger Cedeno. His error rating is a 3. That's a 6. He will not make an error. He will not make an error. If error, batter gets the second base on error, and it's not an error, if it's not an error, he makes the catch. That's out number 1. So same as 51, fly ball to the track in right field to an F9 error check. If error, batter gets the second base on error, but it wasn't an error, he made the catch, and that's out number 1. Nice play there by Roger Cedeno. That'll bring up Estes. Question is, do I let Estes bat here? He's 1 for 2 with a double. He can pitch to 6 more batters before he tires. I'm going to let Vita Productions check here. Vita, do you want to go to bring in a pinch hitter, or do you want Estes to pitch another inning? I'll let Vita, this is your team, I'll let you choose. Personally, I think this is the 7th inning. I think you'd probably go to the bullpen, but I'll let Vita Productions choose here. This is his team. Estes is 1 for 2 with a double. Keep him because he's pitched well. Leiter will deal. Leiter, 3-2, possible error. Estes, 3-3, fly ball left field. This time there won't be an error to Henderson. His error rating is a 2. That's a 14. He won't make another one. And that's going to be out number 2. Next batter is Bernard. Bernard is 0 for 2 with a walk. Leiter, he will pitch to him. Leiter, 4-1, strikeout, swing and a miss, struck him out. And retires the side. That is the 4th strikeout for Leiter. 1, 2, 3, go the Giants. We're tied at 2. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Tomorrow night, we will conclude the wild card round here on the network. It'll be game 2 of the American League wild card series between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Chi Sox versus Bo Sox. James Baldwin will be pitching for the White Sox, and, well, there can only be one pitcher pitching for the Red Sox, and that is, of course, Mr. Pedro Martinez. One game to move on to play the New York Yankees in the American League Division Series. White Sox, Red Sox, American League Wild Card Series Game 2. That's tomorrow night on the network. Bottom of the 7th here. Giants and Mets tied at 2. Darrell Hamilton leads off for the Mets. He is 0 for 2. Winner of this game will go to the NLDS to play the Astros. Estes will pitch. Estes, 6-4. It's a blank. Hamilton, 4-2, and he grounds it to first. Easy play for JT Snow. He'll take it to bag himself for the out. Next up is Cedeno. Cedeno 1 for 2 with a double. Phoenix Knight joins us here at Shea Stadium. Estes, 5-2, range play at the park. Shea Stadium, 2-1. It's a single plus to right field. Going after that is Ellis Burks. His range is a 2. And he's got it. 2 down. Giants flashing big-time leather out there. That was at least a single with a possible double. As Burks makes a great play out there. Now Ordonez. Ordonez got a double his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Estes will pitch. Estes, 6-6, strikeout, just missed. Ordonez, 4-5, fly ball center field. Marvin Bernard will get to it. He makes the catch and retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mets. Still tied at 2 after 7. Top of the 8th. Leading off for the Giants is going to be Bill Miller. Leiter can pitch to one more batter before he tires. He is going to pitch to Miller. Miller does not do well against lefties. Although Miller is 1 for 3 tonight, singled and reached on an error. Top of the 8th, tied at 2. Giants, Mets. Leiter will deal. Leiter, 6-2, range play. Miller, 3-5 against the lefty. Fly ball, center field. That ball is hit to Hamilton. His range is a 2, and he can't get it, and that's going to be a single. So the Mets can't flash the same leather the Giants can. That's a leadoff single from Miller. And now the next batter is Bonds, Barry Bonds, and that is it for Leiter. The Mets are going to go to the bullpen. Leiter is done. And they'll bring on a new pitcher. And let's see who they're going to bring on. And coming on to pitch for the Mets is going to be Dennis Cook. 10 wins, 5 losses, 3 saves, a 3.86 ERA in 99. Leiter leaves at the moment, can still leave with the L. Well, Cook will come on to pitch, and he can pitch to 4. So Dennis Cook will come on to pitch to Bonds. Top of the 8th, tied at 2. Miller on at first, and he will stay at first. Cook, a 6-5. Of course, what is it? It's a walk plus, and it's ball 4. Because of course it is. He walks Bonds. Cook had only 26 walks in 99, and now the batter is Kent. Kent is 0 for 2 with a walk. Infield double play. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 12. Cook will pitch to Kent. Cook, 1-6. Home run chance, but against the left and against the righty, a 1-19 is good. Against the lefty, Kent needs a 14. And of course he gets it. Kaboom! That ball is pretty high. That ball is pretty deep. And that ball is pretty gone. Home run, Jeff Kent! Stadium barfs. Yeah. A 3-run bomb by Jeff Kent, and the Giants now take a 5-2 lead, and that is not the first time the Giants hit a big home run against the Mets late in a playoff game. Bobby Bonds did that in the 1969 set. Here's Snow. For those of you who say I rigged Mets games, I don't want to hear any more, guys. Snow is 0 for 3. Bottom of the 8th, 5-2 Giants. Cook will continue to pitch. Cook, 3-6, strikeout plus. Got him. Now he strikes out a batter, and that's the first out. That'll bring up Burks. Burks is 1 for 3. 2 men down. Cook, I know you haven't, but some people in the chat have, and you guys know who you are. Cook, 1-3. That's an automatic out, and that's going to be a grounder to short. That'll be handled there by Ordonez. He's got it. Throws to first for out number 2. And now the batter is Aurelia. Aurelia is 0 for 3. D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, joins us here at Shea Stadium. Cook will go ahead and pitch. He's tired, actually, but he'll pitch. Cook, 1-5 against the righty. Strikeout plus. He gets Aurelia, and the inning is over, but too little, too late. 3 runs on 2 hits. A 3-run bomb by Jeff Kent. And we go to the bottom of the 8th with the Giants leading 5-2. Bottom of the 8th inning. Pinch hitter coming in for Cook. Mets are going to go to the bench. Estes can pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. Might as well leave him in. We'll see who the Mets want to bring on to bat, and it is going to be Benny Agbiani. 286 average, 14 homers, 42 RBIs. So Leiter does leave with the L. And Agbiani will pinch hit against Estes. Bottom of the 8th, 5-2 Giants. Estes will deal. Estes, 2-1, strikeout, and got him. He gets Agbiani. Struck him out, 1 down. Shawn Estes pitching like Juan Marichal. Of course, against my Mets. Here's Henderson. Henderson, 3 for 3, 2 singles and a bomb. But maybe a little too late here. Estes will go ahead and deal. Estes, 5-1, wild pitch, it's a blank. Henderson, 6-6, ground out to third. Miller will go ahead and get it and throw to first for out number 2. And now Alfonso. Alfonso is 0 for 3. Estes will go ahead and he will deal. Estes, 1-1. That's a blank. He's still not tired. Alfonso, 4-6, and he gets a base hit. Alfonso hits one into right, and that keeps the inning going for a single. And now here's Olerud. Estes is now tired, but they're going to stay with him. It's lefty on lefty. So 2 men down. Alfonso on at first. Olerud the batter. Estes will go ahead and he will pitch. Strategy rolls are off. Estes, 2-6, range play. Olerud, 2-1. It's a grounder to second base. That ball is hit to Kent. Kent's range is a 3. And he'll get by him for a base hit. Alfonso will make third as it gets by Kent. And now runners in the corners with 2 outs. And now the batter is Mike Piazza. Piazza's 1 for 3. Estes is tired. They are going to yank him now. And the Giants will go to the bullpen. And they'll bring on a righty to deal with Piazza. And it is going to be John Johnstone. 4 wins, 6 losses, 3 saves. A 2.60 ERA. So Estes leaves with a W. Johnstone coming in for his second appearance in the postseason. So runners in the corners, 2 outs. Piazza the batter. Fans here at Shea Stadium say, come on, Mike. Alfonso on at third. Olerud on at first. Johnstone gets the sign from Maine. Fans here at Shea waving their towels, hoping Piazza can come through with a hit. Johnstone, 3-3, error on a throw. Piazza, 2-6. It's a grounder to second base. That ball is hit to Kent. His error rating is a 5. That's an 11. Kent will go ahead and get it. He will throw to first to get Piazza, and the side is retired. No runs, 2 hits for the Mets. The Giants lead 5-2, and the New York Mets are running out of outs. Top of the ninth. Brent Maine leads off for the Giants. Mets need a bat, need a pitcher. And coming on to pitch for the Mets is going to be John Franco. No wins, 2 losses, 19 saves, a 2.88 ERA. The Giants have 2 lefties coming up in this order. So Franco will come on to pitch, and Maine will lead off. Franco will go ahead and deal. Franco, 4-5, hit by pitch. Plunk, ouch. Because of course he does. First hit batter of the game. And now we'll see a pinch hitter for Johnstone as the Giants will go to the bench. And they're going to go with FP Santangelo. 260 average, 3 homers, 26 RBIs. So the first thing Franco does is hit Maine. Runner on at first, infield double play. Giants lead 5-2. Strategy rolls are off. Franco, 4-3, strikeout, got him. He'll go ahead and get Santangelo, and that's the first out. Now Bernard. Bernard is 0-3 with a walk. Maine on it first. Franco will deal. Franco, 6-6, strikeout, and got him. He gets Bernard, struck him out as well. Franco had 41 strikeouts in 99, 2 down. And now it'll bring up Miller. Miller, 2 for 4 tonight, 2 singles, and reached on an error. Maine on it first. Franco will deal. Franco, 2-2, strikeout, no. Miller, 5-1, ground ball to third. It'll be handled by Ventura. He's going to throw to second to get Maine, and that will do it. Nothing across except a hit batter. Giants lead 5-2, but will we see some 9th inning magic? Robin Ventura leads off for the Mets. Giants are going to go to the closer, and that will be Robbie Nen. 3 wins, 8 losses, 37 saves, a 3.98 ERA. Nen already has a hold. Johnstone also has a hold in this postseason. So Nen now trying to get a save and send the Giants to Houston. Nen will go ahead and he will pitch to Ventura. Nen can pitch to 4 batters. Nen will deal. Nen, 6-6 against the lefty. Strikeout, and he got him. 1 down. Next up is Hamilton. Hamilton is 0-3. Nen will go ahead and he'll deal. Nen, 2-3, range play. Hamilton, 1-3, ground ball to short. That's hit to Aurelia. Aurelia's range is a 2. He won't get it. It'll be a base hit. So Hamilton gets on base. So a single for Hamilton. It'll bring up Cedeno. Cedeno 1-3 with a double. Infield double play. Strategy rolls are off. Nen will go ahead and he will pitch. Nen, 6-5, strikeout plus, got him. He gets Cedeno 1 down, two down. And the last chance for the Mets is Ray Ordonez. 1 for 3 with a double. 2 down. Giants now 1 out away for eliminating the Mets for the 4th friggin' time in the network. Nen will go ahead, settle into Ordonez. Fans here at Shea Stadium hoping Ordonez can come through with a big hit. Nen lights it up and he will deal. Nen, 6-4, walk plus! And he walked Ordonez, the tying run coming to the plate. He walks Ordonez. That 19 will walk him because the 9 plus 1 is a 10 and a walk plus makes him a 20. The tying run is at the plate. Franco coming out. Mets going to the plate, going to the bench. And coming on to bat is going to be Shawn Dunston. Dunston started the season with the St. Louis Cardinals, wound up on the Mets later. 321 average, 5 homers, 41 RBIs. Shawn Dunston is going to go ahead. Nen is tired, but they're going to let him pitch. I don't have any power really on the bench. Hamilton on at second. Ordonez on at first. 2 outs. Shawn Dunston will now bat for the Mets. Nen is tired, though. Dunston, a little slight home run power. Dunston checks in. Strategy rolls are off. Once again, the fans here at Shea Stadium hoping Dunston can get on board and let Ricky take a swing. Nen gets the deal, and he will pitch. Nen, 3-1. Error on a grounder. Dunston, a 3-5. And it's a fly ball to left field. Going after that is Barry Bonds. He will take a couple of steps in, puts out his glove, blop, and the ball falls into it. That's your game. For the 4th time in the network, the San Francisco Giants knock off the Mets. And again, the Mets cannot win a playoff series. They are now 0-6. Stadium barfs. Yeah. But the Giants get the win 5-2. They are your National League wild card champions. Final line score coming up. No runs, a hit, and a walk. For the Giants, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. For the Mets, 2 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. The winning pitcher is Shawn Estes. He'll get the win and go to 1-0 in the postseason. Leiter takes a loss. Johnstone gets his second hold, and Robbie Nen gets his first save. So the San Francisco Giants pull it out and once again beat the Mets in a playoff series. And the Mets are now 0-4 against the Giants in the playoffs on the network, and they are 0-6. They have still not won a playoff round. Congratulations, though, to the Giants, as once again they will move on and they will play the Houston Astros in the NLDS. Tomorrow night, Game 2 of the American League Wild Card Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. The winner there will go play the Yankees. James Baldwin will be going for the White Sox. Pedro Martinez will be going for the Red Sox. I know you don't want to miss him pitching. Big game in the ALWS, the final game of the wild card round. Who will go play the Yankees? White Sox or Red Sox? We'll have to wait until tomorrow to find out. Be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. The San Francisco Giants do it again. They knock off the Mets 5-2. The Giants are your 1999 National League Wild Card champions. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.